Today, Vortex presents the new self-learning domestic hot water pump BW-SL154 with AutoLearn technology. This pump is especially friendly to the environment because the way it works saves energy. In this video, we would like to explain why that is and what AutoLearn technology means. The BW-SL pump has built-in intelligence. Unlike every other domestic hot water pump on the market, it remembers when you use hot water and how much you need. There are no settings to be done. A temperature sensor on the flow pipe detects when there is a demand for hot water. It could hardly be simpler, I'm sure you will agree. For example, the pump remembers that hot water is needed for shaving at 7 o'clock, or that cooking is usually done at 12:30, or that hot water is needed at 7 o'clock in the evening because your child wants to have a shower after doing sports. Our intelligent self-learning BW-SL154 pump can remember all that and lots more besides. We call that AutoLearn technology. Energy consumption is minimized because the pump runs for an optimal length of time. Conventional pump control systems can't do this. This is good for the environment and for the bank balance. In a typical single-family house, energy losses are reduced by about 90% compared with a conventional continuously running pump. Our BW-SL154 automatically recognizes a disinfection run, triggered by the boiler control system. In principle, there are no settings to be done. Switch setting 3 provides a good level of comfort and low energy consumption. And the BW-SL154 can be infinitely regulated as well. We offer the best possible predictive technique for the provision of hot water. And what happens if you go away over the weekend or go on holiday? Naturally, our intelligent electronics notice this and reduce hot water circulation to a minimum while you are away. Thanks to the remote control function, there's no need to go to the boiler room to activate the pump. Just turn the tap on and off. That's all there is to it. And what happens when the clocks go forward or back? AutoLearn technology detects the change in hot water usage habits. And if something goes wrong, the pump indicates faults automatically. If a non-return valve is faulty, for instance, the LED flashes green and red. And we've built in an extra safety feature. If the worst should happen and the pump starts to run dry, our electronics switch the pump off as a precautionary measure. Because of the optimal running times of the BW-SL154 pump, hardly any limescale deposits form in the pump motor. And last but not least, our new domestic hot water pump is kind to the environment, so you can relax with a clear conscience. As we explained earlier, there are, in principle, no settings to be done. Switch setting 3 provides a good level of comfort and low energy consumption. But we also offer fine-tuning features tailored to the personal preferences of the end user. The LED on the front of the pump provides a permanent display of operating status. If a problem crops up, this LED will help you deal with it quickly. A steady green light shows that the pump is running. A flashing green light shows that the pump is not running and that no hot water is needed. A green and red flashing light shows that the pump is running, but the non-return valve is not closed. the non-return valve needs to be replaced. A red flashing light indicates that, although the pump is running, the connection to the flow sensor is faulty. A steady red light indicates that the pump is not running. Either the pump is dry or the boiler is cold. Other possibilities are that the non-return valve is stuck closed or the flow sensor has come loose. The BWSL-154 is based on the principle of the Vortex spherical motor, millions of which are in service. The magnetic field generated in the motor acts directly on the magnetically attracted rotor. The special design of the rotor bearings and the bearing pin and the materials used guarantee that the spherical motor runs silently and without play. The spherical motor only needs a sealing ring between the motor and the pump housing. The motor can withstand short circuits and does not need a cutout. The rotor is easy to clean and to replace. All the parts required are carefully packed, ready for assembly. The detailed assembly instructions are designed to be easy to follow. The first step is to shut off the water. Then the electric power. Remove the old motor. And install the new one. Now you can turn the water back on. Remove the cover plate. Take out the electronics. Connect the cables. Refit the circuit board to the motor. The next step is to refit the cover plate. Switch the electric power on again. The LED will begin to flash red. Until the BWSL-154 runs silently, turn the pump on and off a few times and open and close a hot water tap a few times. The best way to check that the pump is working is by listening with a screwdriver. The final step is to install the cable box and connect the temperature sensor. Now pull out the sensor cable. Finish off the cable box by connecting the plug to the sensor. Connect the other plug to the BWSL-154. Fit the entire unit to the flow pipe. There, the installation is complete. Switch the electric power back on. The BWSL-154 is now operational. There is no comparable domestic hot water pump on the market. The BW SL154 is well engineered and its functionality is unique. At the next opportunity, choose the BW SL154 pump with auto-learn technology. Thank you for your attention.